Hey, what's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in, and we appreciate you. It is the Ben Herrera Show, live here from Black River Studios. Tonight we have a special guest, one of our great friends. Here he is right here. We got Tone, or Big Tone. Is that what you're going to go by, Big Tone?
Actually, I'm thinking about changing my name for this next project to 616 Tone.
Ooh.
I know it. I didn't even really 100%
like
think of it myself either. I was working down in South Haven at the Little Caesars, and was talking to a friend, a guy that was working there, one of the fellow managers. He's like, if you're gonna change your name, you should do it with your zip code. So then it's specialized to you,
Right.
So anyone could be Big Tone. There could be a lot of tones out there, but how many 616 tones? Right?
Exactly.
So
You don't ever hear about that. Because 616 Tone is actually pretty good. I like
yeah,
that.
I feel yeah, that'd be decent. Decent. And
That'd be a good name.
yeah. I mean, obviously, people are probably mostly still gonna refer to me as
Tone, yep.
But I think when I'm putting it on social media and putting it on YouTube, I think it'll, instead of it just being oh, all these big tones pop up when you search my name, all these tones search up,
Yeah.
this way, should just be my stuff, hopefully. So that'd be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Either way. I mean, we're gonna put your name out there. We're gonna help you. We're glad that you choose Black River Studios as your music destination because I mean, not downing anybody else, but we like to help any artist that comes through here, any artist that is willing to put the effort into it, and you are definitely putting really good effort into it. You got a lot of good ideas, so keep it up.
Yeah.
Keep it up. This is Big Tone or 616 Tone, whatever one he chooses. That's what we'll call him.
Yeah. I feel like this next project, man, really just, it's got a different feel because it's my first professional, actual, working with T. This is my first time, first year working with T. And I feel like some of the stuff that we have done is leaps and bounds, production quality wise, way better than what I've probably ever put out, and I feel like that's gonna, that's good, man. You guys are, I enjoy working with you guys, man. I really do.
Well, we appreciate you.
Totally A1 quality stuff. So
That's cool.
all from the beats to the videos and everything else. So yeah, I'm glad to have a place like this in Holland to even come to, because
Yeah,
a
exactly.
lot of times there's usually nothing out here for artists that's this official.
Yep,
So
exactly.
yeah. Heck yeah.
What is that red thing back there?
Uh,
I'm looking at this thing and I'm like, I don't remember a red thing being right there.
right there about the.
Before we continue, let me go ahead and thank our viewers. We got Julio watching, and we got Rochelle out in California. What's up? Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. But one thing actually that I forgot to do that I rarely ever forget to do this is the intro. So I'll be right back. We'll be right back. All right. Welcome back, everybody. We appreciate you. So tonight we're just going to randomly talk about anything and everything. It is Monday night, but since we have one of our artists here, we're going to talk about his music, talk about who he is, what he's been up to, and what his plans are. And he could talk about whatever he wants as well. But let's go ahead and pass it to Tone.
For sure.
Oh, there he is. So go ahead and let everybody know who you are, so that way we can, everybody that's listening or watching or whatever it is, will know who's here.
Yeah, for sure. I go by Tone. Basically, last time you guys saw me, I was putting out a little project last summer, and again, I mean, I was happy with the project, but like I said, coming here has definitely, I feel like, leveled up my game. So like the stuff that I'm gonna be dropping in June, I feel like it's gonna be leaps and bounds above what I've had before. So
Right.
the project is gonna be called Criminal Intent, and I'm happy for it. I got like 3 videos in the works, so about a good 9, 10 songs done, and I'm guessing and hoping by middle to early June I'll be able to release that. So I'm pretty excited
Cool.
about it, man.
When we're ready.
Yeah, even actually did a show out in Rose City with Wavy, and
Yeah.
that was a good time, man. We experienced a lot, man. We vibed well with the people. It was all just like about a vibe, you know. It's just,
Oh yeah, for sure.
it's like the experience of like interacting with the crowd when you're on stage. It's kind of addicting.
Yeah, I was gonna say
I'm
definitely. I would.
It's like a euphoria kind of feeling, man. Like, and okay, yes, I was smoking and drinking a little bit, but
Nothing wrong with that.
no, for sure not. But just how I felt, after, before, and just the whole time on stage, I realized that that's what I want to do, man. Just doing music for people, putting it out there.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
there's
I
a-
feel like that's the call in the mind that I should really start tapping into more, and definitely getting out there,
Yep.
sharing the music with the people, performing it, whatever, So even if I have to go out of state to do such,
Yeah.
move
I mean-
around,
And and that's the thing too, is that we definitely are, like I said, we're here to help. We're here to do any advertising we can do. We got Angelo saying, "What up, Tony?" And then we got Julio asking, when is he dropping that song with Wavy Mac?
Oh shit, yeah.
Pretty soon. We'll say pretty soon.
Yeah, so we're shooting a video here on the 23rd at an undisclosed location. And yeah, so once we get that video, we have a song called Antisocial. Me and Wavy, we put our foot in it, man. We really did. Now, like, these 2 songs that I have with him are, I feel like more of a radio type
Yes.
feel to it. I know
Yeah.
Ben's heard it. T. We all kind of feel like it's a radio type vibe. Both these songs. So, we have that, and I think that's the only 2 songs that me and him have done. But we're
Right.
still trying to, hit the ground running with it and trying to put out the best product. So I'm really excited about it, man. Yeah,
And
I'd say you could probably expect to see it no later than June 15th, hopefully. I don't
Oh, yeah.
really want to give a date because it's
Yeah.
like,
we still
but
gotta do the
yeah,
video.
yeah, we got the video.
Still got the
at end of
video
the
and
month,
everything to
but,
do.
Yeah, I still feel like.
I would say by the end of the year. No, I'm just kidding.
Right. No, but it's a summer time kind of vibes song. One of the songs that we did, and so summertime. Yeah, we're gonna release it
Cool.
June. Yeah.
I'm ready. I'm ready to get to work on what we got planned, and it's going to be fun to do. I mean, just what you've already planned out already sounds like it's going to be a fun video. Because Everett, so far, excuse me, I'm not going to say where it's at because we're not going to give that away. But where we're going to be is like perfect spot, and so I'm ready to have fun. So
Yeah, it's gonna be a nice night, man.
Mhm.
It's gonna be a night full of
I'm already thinking
full
of
the
ideas.
wonders.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, well, what did you say? Looking forward to checking it out.
Word.
To check it out.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, Julio. Thank you.
Some possible models actually might be showing up too.
Yep.
So that's a crazy thing.
Yeah,
you know?
it's gonna be
Yeah,
it's
so
gonna be a
that-
good show,
yeah.
a good video. I mean, good show too.
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, I wish we could bring people along to watch the filming, but we only got a certain amount of space to do it. So,
yeah.
but
But I'm excited about it. And then like even tonight, the little thing that we're gonna do with the little mic drop session, I got one of them videos coming.
mm-hmm.
Then we're also gonna do like a little lyric video. So
Yep.
we're gonna do like a good 3 little visual videos for you. You know, one's gonna be an actual music video, and the other 2,
Yeah,
just a
exactly.
little thing here and there. But you know, trying to do the best we can, man. Heck yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
it's gonna
excited about
be.
it.
There's a lot planned out. Again, we're just here to have fun. We're here to enjoy life. We're I look at it as and it has nothing to do with because everybody here has regular jobs, but we look at it as we want to be in a position where we don't. And nothing against anybody, and I'm not saying this in a mean way, but we want to be able to let people to live off their career.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And be able to continue what they're doing and do what they love. I love making videos, film, which I was going to talk to you again after the show
Yeah.
about the film another one that I actually started writing. Because I want people to live their dreams, at least help with that. Or at least, I'm not saying 100% because it depends on where it goes. You can always look up and say, you know what, let's have fun with it and see where it goes. And
Acting, even like that's something I've always really even had like like I've always told myself, I'm like, man, I don't know about like if I could learn like 100% a full script, but like I could learn lines, at a time, even if I had to work like that. But like,
and that's perfectly fine
yeah.
because, hey, David Skipper. Sorry I didn't see your name there, but thanks for tuning in. Here's the thing: is when it comes to the scripts, what it does is you will say I give you your scripts or your lines. I mean, it'll only be your lines highlighted, so everybody will have their own thing. So you don't have to look for yours.
Right.
It'll be like so you're not looking at other people's and confusing yourself. Because when I read scripts, I'm always like trying to pick somebody and then I read their lines and only focus on them. Like pick a character. Yeah,
I can see how that could be kind of difficult sometimes. But I feel like I feel like I have the type of personality where like put in certain situations or like in different scenarios, like I feel like yes, I would 100% like try to follow a certain like basis for like what somebody would put on the lines, but if you can also put your own little twist on things, I feel like that could even make a lot of things come alive more. Like there's a lot of great actors that do stuff a lot similar.
Popular one is Jim Carrey.
Such a great actor.
Yes,
man. Oh my god,
love
have you
Jim
seen him
Carrey.
in 23?
No, I didn't see that one.
23? Yeah, 23 was that one that he did. That was like a dramatic role. That was really good.
I don't remember that one.
That was really good.
Jim Carrey. Okay, another one was Bill Murray. He does that a lot. I'm pretty sure Ryan Reynolds does it a lot.
He kind of like
you could tell he does.
Like he does. The thing about Ryan Reynolds is that it works for him. He kind of plays almost the same character in every movie, but it's so damn likable that it just fucking works. He plays
his role. Yeah.
Like just friends. Like
oh yeah.
Like okay, and then you think about maybe him playing like what's that movie? Free Guy. I feel like those characters were very similar. Even Deathpool, like it's these characters that he's playing are like they're funny. They got a little bit of a so it's like they're very similar, but it's just that he's so damn good at what he does, and he's such a likable person, and that people just they love him. They love him. Always have. So
exactly. Hey, we got Omeon watching. He's I think he's I don't know if he's in England still or if he's I don't remember where he was from, but he was at my I knew him from somewhere. I can't remember what. But then we got Omar Alonso. We got Nico. What's going on, Nico? Thank you for tuning in, everybody. Appreciate you. So yeah, definitely. We got. We do a lot of things here at Black River Studios, like we were just talking about acting. I mean, I don't do acting classes, but it's not a bad idea, though. But we do a lot of things that, like I said, we create all kinds of things. So I was actually talking to, when I went to that dealership earlier, I was talking to the what do they call them, car salesman, whatever. And he asked me, so what do you do for a living? So I was like, I make films and commercials and movies, music videos. And he was like, really? Where at? I said, here in Holland.
Living the dream, man.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, that's what I want to do for the rest of my life is create, and have fun with it, enjoy life, and make millions of dollars.
I mean, yeah, yeah.
Ain't nobody lying there.
No, so. Yeah, that's the end goal, but also just to even have fun with it. I mean, I do work a 9 to 5 job.
We share hot fries here.
Heck yeah. But yeah, I do work like the regular 9 to 5 job, but I hear a lot of people say, it's that hobby that you do that you want to make that be your main, you want to, something that you enjoy, something that you love to do. And I mean, that's always the end goal, but, I also just look at like, even just enjoy what you do, Have fun with it. I think the rest will come in time.
Exactly. It's exactly the exact way to look at it, because it's like they always say too. It's like why you can't go to work and call it work. You got to go to work to something you love. If you go to work and call it work, then it's not going to be fun. Yeah, technically it's work, but you don't look at it like that. But it is what it is. Yeah. And here's the thing is me personally, I don't care if it, the backside of it welcomes fame. I don't care about that. But I'm fine with it. And I'm not doing it because of that. I'm doing it because it's fun. It's exciting. Mm-hmm. It's what I've been wanting to do since I was a kid.
You got a passion for it.
Exactly. And it's just... I always, because when we were kids, we used to, watch movies and then go reenact them. And I'm sure you guys probably did that too.
I did the Jackass. Jackass 1 came out, man. Me and my friends were going down hills and going in carts and stuff. Yeah, we were little hoodlums.
Oh, jeez. Well, we weren't young. Or, you know what? Wait. I think I was in high school when the first ones came out.
Yeah.
Something like that. But
I was in like middle school.
Yeah, we didn't do that. We did. I mean, not those ones. We recreated Goonies. We recreated Jaws. Just all kinds of movies. Ghostbusters. And it's like, the more we did that, brought my curiosity back, and I was like, man, maybe I want to do this for real. Like, because I wanted to be an actor. And then I realized, you know what? I'd rather be behind the camera and create stuff for people.
Writing, producing.
And just, eventually I'll end up acting because, honestly, when I was working at the gas station, I would act like I was a cashier. Sometimes I'll be there and sometimes I'm not. No, I'm just kidding.
Quentin Tarantino, even though he's a director, producer, whatever, he still will be in films.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And he's not a bad actor. I mean, he's actually pretty decent.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Got Dusk Till Dawn. Mm-hmm. That character that he played, the brother. Mm-hmm. Man, whew.
That was a good
movie.
That
character was really decent.
That's one of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
I love Quentin Tarantino's work.
Man, dude.
Oh, my gosh.
I love Quentin Tarantino.
I need to put that poster in here.
Which one? Pulp Fiction?
The Jackie
Brown. Yeah. Jackie Brown out there. That was a good movie.
Oh my gosh, Jackie Brown was such a great movie. I'm so pissed off that. Oh, that was the other thing that was in my storage unit. I had Jackie Brown on DVD. But I ended up finding it on Amazon. I think I need to order it again. What's that noise out there? I keep hearing something like pennies or something. But anyway,
I feel like my top three Favorite Quentin Tarantino movies would have to be Pulp Fiction, um, Django Unchained, and Kill Bill. Kill Bill for the
Kill Bill, Kill Bill. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I never actually watched the whole Django and what is it called?
Django Unchained.
Yeah, I've never
one
watched
with,
the whole thing.
It's Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx, yeah. I've never sat and actually watched the whole thing.
It's
I don't know why I haven't. It's just I don't know, but some movies I just I got to be in the mood to watch.
Yeah.
You know, but it's like Kill Bill was another one. I've never actually seen it because I don't know what it was. I just didn't care for it. But I mean, it's a good movie. Obviously, it got a lot of good things with it.
And stuff like that. I got like a weird thing.
Oh yeah,
like kung fu and like fighting stuff. Like
yeah,
I grew up loving the Power Rangers, so like, that was
yeah.
I wanted to grow up and be a Power Ranger when I was a kid.
You know what? We're all Power Rangers.
Warfare, but
yeah.
Like honestly, like, but that stemmed like other love of different things stemmed from that. Like wanting to do security at a time, and then wanting to maybe do. I did MMA actually. I did one fight. I had one fight. I did a little bit of boxing training and stuff, but like all that stemmed from. It's crazy, but like the Power Rangers back in '93, and then like man, love of the UFC. I mean, I kind of dropped off a little bit of the UFC now, but back in my early 20s, I was a ride or die UFC fan.
Oh, nice.
Oh man, loved it, and man, just like you grow a love from just these simple little things, man. It's crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, it's I liked boxing and stuff like that back in the '90s, but it's just to me, it just turned too much into a money hungry thing.
It is.
And it's like it's not like the way it used to be. No, it's not even near it. Nothing wrong with boxing now, but I just don't care for it.
See, I never really got big into boxing, but you like MMA, though, like that was my bread and butter.
I'll watch MMA again.
MMA is fun. Like,
yeah, I would definitely do that again.
Watching two people get in the ring and just fucking absolutely.
Especially when you're high.
Down. Yeah. Just blood. Yeah, it's the man sport.
Right.
But no, it's fun time, man. It's fun. It's good stuff. And God, what was that last fight? The last one I watched, I think, was Justin Gaethje against Max Holloway, and at the end of the fight, man, it was like it was such an iconic thing to see. Like they pointed down to the middle, and they both the last 10 seconds they just sat there and slang leather, just boom, 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 and by the end of it, somebody was on the floor. But that happens. It was fun. It was fun to watch, man. Like that kind of style of fighting has always been popular. I feel like with people in general, and, man, fun stuff.
So let me ask you this. This is going in a different direction. What is the weirdest thing that you've ever encountered working where you work?
God, we could talk about the thing.
The most craziest thing that you can think of.
Or
that you remember.
Okay, I got a story for sure. So I was working up on landing, and a girl dropped, we'll say, smoking apparatus out of her sweatshirt pocket. And no, it wasn't for weed. We won't disclose what it was for, but that's just like one of those things that's like, damn, I've seen a lot of crazy stuff, man. I've worked there forever, at least it feels like it. Shit. May 20th will be 8 years, man.
Wow.
8 years.
I remember working at it was Best Buy. Or no, was it Best Buy? I don't remember where it was. I was working somewhere. And this lady had this kid. Oh, no, I know where it was. Out of all places, how did I forget this? So I was working at Taco Bell. I'm not going to say what store, what location, but I was working at Taco Bell, and I was working front counter. And whoever worked front counter was responsible for the bathrooms. So I was like, of course, it had to be my day that this happened.
Don't tell me it. I hope it's not going to go where I think it's going to go, but.
It's probably going to. So some guy came out and said, hey, Don Hunter, it's Don. Look, Don's on. Mm. We got to say hi to Don. But, no, so I'm sitting there at the front counter, and this guy comes up, and he's like, I don't want to say it out loud, but there's poop everywhere in the bathroom.
One of those fun experiences.
Yeah. So I'm like,
and
I looked at him like, are you being serious?
You have to clean it?
Yeah. So I go in there, and I'm well, you made it worse than what it really was, but it wasn't everywhere. But it was everywhere.
Yeah.
So I walk in, and I'm like, I don't even see anything. And so I keep walking, and I open the stall door everywhere. So I don't know if it was an older kid or it was a kid, because there was kid underwear in there, like cartoon underwear. Yeah. And I don't know if it was like a younger kid or like a kid, that had, an issue. But I'm like, I don't know. I never seen it. I don't even remember anybody coming out of the bathroom. So, but I'm looking around, and there's like, it's all over the wall. It's behind the toilet. But when I look behind the toilet, there was underwear like caked.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm so glad I'm wearing gloves right now.
Oh, yeah. Thank God for gloves.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank God for soap and water and gloves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh, man. I can tell you, like, I'll be honest with you, man. If I walk into a situation like that, I do like my job, but
well, I wasn't there that much longer after that.
Yeah, no, it would have been.
I left not too much longer after that.
I've never I don't know how I haven't ran into a situation like that though, but yeah, man.
But you guys don't let people use their bathroom.
Well, it was closed for COVID, so it closed in 2020.
Yeah.
And then I think, and then we ended up getting new owners, and then like by 2021 we had new owners, and then like this year I think it opened up. So yeah, okay. It's great
because I was wondering when they were going to do that again.
And this location here on the river is the only one with actual dining area. Yeah. So I also work at the other two stores.
Well, that's right. The South Haven one's similar to the.
Yep. So I'll go down there sometimes, and then I'll work at the Chicago Drive location too. And both of those stores don't have any dining area. So
I wondered that because I remember a long time ago, actually, maybe 2013 or 14, when we would be able to eat in that Little Caesars. But then did they take all the tables out? I don't know.
I know at one point they stacked them all to like one side of it.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Yeah,
I don't even know how they did that.
The good old COVID days.
Yeah, like they were doing weird things in there sometimes. Like I was like, oh, it's okay. So now, like at one point in time, it was all still set up, and then they moved everything to the left side, and then moved everything to the other side, and I was like, okay. And then at one point in time, we have a TV in there now. Before, I don't feel like it didn't have a TV. So
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's new. So, but the new owners have done very well for the company, and definitely yeah, they've probably tripled their profits since before.
And I noticed they paved their parking lot.
Yeah, they just did that. Actually, we're still, I think, gonna be in the process of redoing it. So they didn't repave it 100%, but they just covered up the holes. They patched the holes, and now they're gonna. That's better than doing nothing. They're gonna redo the whole thing now. So
it needs it. Both of them do.
That's gotta be
that entire. Not the one the one on River, the one on Chicago Drive.
It's horrible.
Severely needs a whole makeover.
That was horrible.
I'm not talking about the store. I'm talking about the parking lot.
Yeah, parking lot bad out there.
That is freaking horrible.
Yeah, River was pretty bad too, but Chicago Drive, me driving around because I go around the little bend right there. Got so many holes, and I'm like, oh my car.
I know, because then you had to go around like, dang it, I can't get through.
That's not a good time driving in at all. And my my little beater, man, I feel like every time it's gonna fall apart or something.
Dude, there's so many times where I thought I was gonna pop a tire. No.
Yeah, oh yeah. I was driving in South Haven yesterday, and God, I had went over. It was like right before getting the Little Caesars on the road, right there, and it was like a big old. And I go over it every single time, and you would think after being out there so much, I'd be like, "Oh, this is coming up." Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's right here.
Yeah. Lost and dazed and confused, and I drive right the fuck over it every time. Bottom out. Fucking bottom out. And hear the clunk clunk in my car. I'm like, oh my God, man.
That reminds me too. Exactly, because every morning I would take Adrian to school. They finally patched it up because I said something to him. So right there on State Street in 24th, when you turn by that gas station, as soon as you turn and you pass where Daddy-O's is, so you turn, you keep going straight like you're going towards the highway. There's a pothole. It was dude, I got a picture of it. I literally pulled over on the side of the road and took a picture of it. And I went and showed the city street department. I was like, you guys need to get this patched up because I keep hitting it every damn morning.
And see, like, I always realize it's like always after the winter, man. I don't know, like, the winter's got to be like taxing on the roads. I understand why, because people are there going through with, snow plows and stuff, like scraping shit up. Like, I get it. But, like, man, by the next summer, it's always shitty.
Mm-hmm. They got to do it again.
They got to do it again.
Why don't they just go back to the old roads when the roads used to last for like 400 years? You know why? Because they don't want to lose their jobs. So they do half-ass jobs. I'm just kidding, everybody. But no, one thing that I want to talk about, but before we continue, let me do the sponsor video and then we'll be right back. I do want to talk about, when we come back, a controversial topic real quick. And you can talk about, I'll let you know. But we'll be right back.
Southside Cuts, located at 375 Columbia Avenue, right here in Holland. They are open weekly from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Call them at 616-836-7502 to book your next appointment. If your business is looking to become a sponsor, don't hesitate to call us for more information at 616-405-0542 or 616-850-4819.
What up, everybody? We're back. We're going to be on for another about 5 minutes. But the one that I was talking about was the trial that's going on in Grand Rapids for Officer Shore, or whatever his last name is, who fatally shot Patrick Loyola. And I'm probably saying his last name wrong, but I look at it as, hey, what up, Xavier? How you doing? I look at it as, like I said, I get it. Cops have a hard job. We're not saying it was an easy situation. I'm not saying that at all. But what I am saying is, the cop had him on his stomach. He had him, where he can throw cuffs on him, and pulled his gun out and shot him in the back of the head. Yes, they said he may have had it. That he grabbed the cop's taser and things like that. But the cop had the gun compared to the taser, which I get the situation. He could have tased the cop, grabbed his gun, whatever. I get that. But what I'm wondering is,
the guy was already on the stomach.
Yeah, he already had him on his stomach,
and then
he shot him in the head. He didn't even have the gun when he put him on his stomach. He reached back and grabbed his gun.
Fucking execution style.
Exactly. That was way excessive force.
Yeah, you already got the man down. What point is it that you shouldn't even tase him, shoot him. You shouldn't even have to punch him. Like,
why didn't he call for backup?
I don't know, man.
You know what I mean? Yeah, he had all the time when the guy, because granted, unfortunately, sorry, I meant to say that. Unfortunately, the guy took off running. But that's when he took off running. That's when you should have called for backup. I mean, why didn't he call for backup? I don't understand that. If you have a situation like that, I'm not even nearly being a cop. I'm not saying I'm doing a cop's job or I know what the hell I'm talking about. But in my right mind, I would still call for backup.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, if you're having like a trouble with, like, especially, if you're having trouble, like, obviously call for backup. I think there should be different. There's got to be different fucking
procedures
before you, like, the last thing is
last resort,
last resort type shit. You know, I know. I think I don't want to like defend them or anything, but like I feel like some cops are just like they're nervous. I feel like they get out there and they don't.
Oh yeah,
I feel like their emotions. That's got to be what it is. I mean, some of them they're probably just real dicks, but you know, obviously you have those. But I think maybe a majority of them are just like scared.
It's like we always. It's like we said that one time. The last time we were talking about this when me and Marcos was talking, that you know, you want to make a home to your family. I understand that. Yeah. We all understand that. But so did that guy that you were chasing, and you shot him in the back of the head. You know, that shooting him in the back of the head. I look at it as extreme excessive force. That shouldn't have happened. Again, we get it. He maybe what you just said. Maybe he was nervous. He didn't know what to do. But
still, it will never excuse the taking of a life. You know,
the way that he did it too.
You don't have to shoot him in the head. You
shot him in the freaking foot or something.
Right. That's gonna immobile somebody.
Exactly.
Are you gonna still want to fight after you get shot in the leg?
Exactly.
The arm?
Nope. I'd be like, all right, arrest me. Hurry up.
Kill the guy.
Exactly.
Gotta kill him. Like what?
And then it was caught on his dash cam. Yeah, probably his dash cam, his body cam. It was caught on a door ring camera.
I know. The second you shoot me anywhere, I'm gonna stop doing what I was doing.
Or even tell me that you don't. Yeah. But this is the thing too and I get the cop side of it too. Mm-hmm. But yeah, you tell somebody, hey, what are you doing? Let me. You know, you're doing your job. I get it. Yes, we understand that. We're not saying anything against the cop doing his job. Mm-hmm. It's what he did at the end of it is what screwed everything up for him, unfortunately. You know, and now this family is no longer without their loved one because you wanted to shoot him in the back of the head.
And the crazy thing is this is like, man, this stuff's been happening for years, man. It's
exactly.
horrible. It's so bad. And like, I have a story of, I had a friend, MMA fighter. Mm-hmm. He went to Allegan County Jail one time. And he was a little hothead, you know. He did get in a fight with the bouncer that night, and he got taken to Allegan. But these Allegan cops, like, okay, I saw the video of it there. It's actually online somewhere. It was actually on the internet, actually. But he was getting searched by them when he got taken into jail, and he proceeded to shake his butt. You know, like just being a smart ass, you know. Yeah. He's a pretty big guy. Like, he was like, maybe like 6'1", 200 pounds, you know, big, muscular, pretty big guy. But these cops proceeded to take him down to the ground, and it's shown in the video, and they drag him to a cell where they proceed to beat him for about 15 minutes straight.
What the fuck?
They fucked him up horribly.
Wow.
And the thing is they said that he was their aggressor. They charged him 5 counts of assault on a police officer, and he ended up doing 5 years.
What the fuck? Yeah. And he didn't really do anything.
Besides what he was, one punch.
I was say besides of what he was
like. There were parts in the there was parts in the when he was in the cell where it kind of blurred out some parts. I'm guessing that might have just been like, I don't know, maybe blood or
could be
like maybe some of his clothes fell down or something. I don't know. But there were some parts that were kind of blurred out, I feel, and but what I originally saw was like that's all he did was just shake his butt a little bit, and the cop literally just
wow.
They took him by his arms and legs, both like all the cops, and man.
So basically, they let their emotions get to him again.
Know what that was?
You know, to me, it's like I get it. Like we said, cops do have a hard job. We're not saying that it's easy. Obviously, it's not. So, but there's a lot of people that sit here and say, "Oh, the cop had the right to do that," blah blah blah. And I'm like, no, he didn't. He could have. Again, like I said, when the guy took off running, because it was all caught on camera. We all saw it. He took off running. That's when the guy cop should have went back to his car or called on his thing that he had on him for backup. Why didn't he do that? I don't understand. And if he did, I didn't see that part. I don't know. But it's from what we saw on camera and what was played over on the news and what was online, I never once seen him call for backup. So it's like,
it's a sad thing.
Who knows?
It's a sad thing.
It was a sad day because to sit there and watch that on TV like that is like, to literally sit there and watch this guy get shot in the back of the head is horrible. You know, and I get it, you know, and everybody's like, well, he shouldn't have took off running. Yeah, obviously, but it doesn't mean he deserved to die. You know,
for some reason have the cops back, and I'm not saying that you know we shouldn't. Obviously, you got to look at all sides, but man, right is right and wrong is wrong, right? In no shape or form, I don't care how people would ever look at it, but you as a human being, would you ever feel like shooting a defenseless person that has their back to you on the ground, on their stomach? That would be the right thing to do.
Right.
There is no way in anyone's conscience of a being should that ever be okay to do. I don't care if you're a hard street gangster to a cop to just a normal everyday citizen, man. There's got to be people that need to have certain values and morals in their life. I get it. Somebody shooting at you, whatever, you got to do what you got to do, shoot back.
Yeah, exactly.
And what?
Defend yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no one should just straight up execution style somebody. That's never
that's just horrible.
That's going to be okay, man. Never gonna
especially,
be okay.
And this is what up, Matt? And especially when they didn't see it coming.
Yeah.
You know, and obviously it's a horrible situation all around between both people. You know, the cop and Patrick. It's just unfortunate of how it happened and what happened, because it's insane to actually, like we said, witness it in our view of from what we saw. So
I hope this officer. I mean, I hate to say it, but I feel like I'm justified in saying it. Though I hope that he has a long time. Hopefully, the rest of his being to sit and think about what he did, and that's how I would hope something. Turn out. That's what I would happen.
Yeah, I agree.
I've seen law enforcement and things like that let me down before, but hopefully this is not the case.
Right.
Hopefully this is not the case, and hopefully justice does what it's supposed to do, and they're supposed to be around to help the people, right? So
right.
Letting somebody like that go would be the same as letting somebody like, oh, let's just let R. Kelly out.
Right. Let's let P. Diddy go.
P. Diddy. He's fine. All that people.
You know what? That made baby oil prices skyrocket.
Right. You know, like, people that do shit like that need to they don't need to be around, man. You know, like, that's just not good. It's not good stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not because who he is, the color of his skin, anything like that.
No.
It's the simple fact of what happened.
Yep.
I don't care who it was that did it.
No.
It's what happened and how it happened. That's what pisses me off is like, you know, and again, cops, yes, you have a hard job. We get it. We know that. But when people go overboard like that, to me, it was overboard. You know, but here's the thing is, it would have been different if he was coming at him with a gun, or you know,
if he had a gun himself.
Exactly,
maybe.
That's what I mean.
You know, yeah.
But from what I saw, like I said, I didn't see that guy have a weapon on him. So if I'm wrong, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, no, I mean, obviously, if he was armed, like, that changes everything. No, not part of it for me, you know. Like, then it's like, okay, well, he was reaching, he actually had something, or if it was on the basis of he was going for a knife, maybe, you know, like. But if he had nothing and that cop just did that, that's.
I just can't believe he did that. But all right, well. If anybody has anything to say, let's go ahead and send some of them comments in. If not, then we're going to go ahead and call it a night. We got some other work to do that we're going to be working on tonight, so we want to go have fun with that.
For sure.
But again, we want to thank everybody for joining. We want to thank Big Tone for coming in on the show, having a good time. He's got good music, so excuse me. As soon as we're done with the video, we will post it. Well, we'll post it when he's ready to post it. But
I might give you guys a little. I might as well put out a little something on social media. Just
there we go.
I could do an early one. I feel like it's just about time. So
cool.
The video's already mixed and stuff. I mean, not video, but the song's already mixed and stuff. So really, basically, after we were to do this little thing, I could put it out for sure.
Cool.
That'd be nice.
Sounds good to me. All right. Well, everybody, thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you. I want to thank again Tone for being on. Good friend of ours right here.
Heck yeah.
He's been working hard, working his way up, and we're here to help each other out. So
yes, I can.
So everybody say hello to Tone, and we will see you Tuesday night. Everybody, peace. Everybody have a good night. We'll talk to you soon.